Dun 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 dun! Show opened up. John Cena coming out tonight. Basically, I sort of skipped over this because I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it played into the main event big time. I had no clue. Basically, so I had to go back and check this out. Basically, John Cena opened up the show talking a little bit about what was going on in WWE, basically saying the Authority was scaring everybody out of taking a chance on joining his team, but basically he had found two guys that were going to be able to stand by him, and that was Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger, and apparently I was just... I saw that Swagger had a match against Seth Rollins, and I hadn't checked that one out yet, basically, but this sort of makes sense why this was a match that was on there. But basically, you know, they were sort of setting this up as the big free agent of the night was going to be Ryback. This is the guy that both guys, or both teams were vying for, the Authority and John Cena, basically trying to see who was going to be on there. Basically, John Cena brought Ryback out to the ring and basically tried to make a point for him, basically saying that, Ryback, was back from his injury, and that Ryback was trying to make a big splash in the WWE, and basically, if he was to run with Cena, basically he was to be able to show that he wasn't scared of the Authority, and that he was able to show how big of a star he really was. To basically saying the Authority is a guy that's going to hold you back, and then once they get one chance to sort of throw you under the bus, you're going to be out of here, and you're going to be sitting on your butt, wondering what happened when you could be going out there and fighting your own fight instead of fighting to support Seth Rollins, fighting to support Triple H, or fighting basically whatever Stephanie McMahon has basically going down. This brought the Authority out down to the ring, and they sort of brought their new free agent, their man they had just joined their team. They brought out the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, basically touting him out. It's basically seemed like this is larger than life, basically joining Kane and joining Seth Rollins out there. It's only a matter of time, I think, before Triple H steps up to the plate. If his job is on the line, there's no way in the world he's going to be letting these guys go out there and sort of fight them off. Hopefully, seeing Stephanie McMahon out there, basically everybody's going to put these pregnancy rumors back to rest. She just wore a bad dress last week. She was looking smoking hot tonight in the all-black dress. She always pulls out the all-black, and she always is at the top of her game. Real good looker. I have no idea why you're wearing that WWE Network hat in your Twitter picture these days. I didn't really think it was you. I thought it was some sort of a spam account. But let that hair down, girl. Come on. But in this match, basically, everybody's trying to get Ryback. Basically, Triple H was taking shots at the guys that were in there, basically saying that Mark Henry was going to have a match against Dolph Ziggler tonight, and Seth Rollins was going to have a match against Jack Swagger, which was set up, sort of, putting these guys against each other, trying to show who the little one was, basically taking shots at these guys, saying the little guys won't even make it to Survivor Series, and they would be taken out possibly even tonight. Triple H, brought up the point, I apologize, John Cena brought up the point that Triple H lost to Daniel Bryan, who was basically, bullied around by the Authority, saying that he wasn't going to be good enough, and he walked out of WrestleMania 30 as the champion. When it came down to the big decision, basically the Ryback stood up to the Authority, and once he was there, basically, he told the Authority that he wasn't scared of them, but then also said that when he looked at his paychecks, it's not John Cena's name at the bottom. Turned around and gave him a huge spine buster, which he sold down there on the ring. After that, Ryback left the ring, left on his own, basically as the Authority basically celebrated in the ring, thinking they had landed the big free agent of the night, with Ryback joining Mark Henry, Seth Rollins, and Kane in this match, going up against Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger. If you don't know why that's so funny, I apologize. But Jack Swagger, John Cena, and Dolph Ziggler. It still feels like the babyfaces have a really good team with the monsters out there of Mark Henry and Kane. The deck is stacked against them a little bit right now, and it's going to see who's going to be able to fill those last spots to make this one hell of a match and see what's going down. Really surprised that Ryback would go the way of being a heel again. This really didn't work out for him on the long run, but maybe if they just don't stick him with Paul Heyman, maybe if they don't stick him in a tag team, maybe they can find a way to keep him going strong in the foreseeable future. I think I would love to see more John Cena versus Ryback matches. Hell, I'm going to see one tonight. But, the 3 Stages of Hell from Extreme Rules was a good one. That was the year before last. It was after WrestleMania 29. That would be 2013. No. Yeah, 2013. Good stuff.